Feels like it's been a while since I covered some trash, one of those terribly incompetently made movies whose only saving grace is a crazy plot and copious amounts of flesh on display. But sometimes I need a little sleazy trash, to quote one of my favorite punk bands, so stick out your can, because I'm the garbage man. Welcome to Exploitation Reviews, and me, Rob, and today I'm taking a look at Malibu High from 1979. You might think, with a title like Malibu High and a poster like this one, that this is another one of those sleazy teen comedy romps. It's not. Oh, it is a sleazy teen movie, don't get me wrong, but it's not really a comedy. At least not intentionally. This movie is about a high school girl who sleeps with her teachers for better grades, becomes a prostitute for more cash, and then does hits for the mob just for the fun of it. Welcome to the grindhouse, baby. Let's see how she does her thing. After some boring red-on-black opening titles, we open on Kim being woken up by her mother. A story that starts with a character waking up, quite possibly the worst way to start a story, and certainly the mark of an amateur writer. Kim crawls out from under her covers and we learn that she sleeps naked. Forget what I said about amateur writing. That right there is some character development. Obviously, you can't see how well developed her character is here.
Man, I just work here.
At breakfast, we learn that she's recently broken up with her boyfriend and she's not doing so well at school. At school, we learn her ex-boyfriend has already got himself a new girl, and that shorty is a shorty. Gotta love that. Everyone should give a spinner a try at least once. Later in the movie, she'll be responsible for 2 cute little plot points, but that's later. For now, we learn that Kim is failing her classes.
If you flunk this class, you don't graduate?
Can I go now, Mr. Donaldson? If I don't get to my next class, all I'm going to get is another lecture.
Oh man, that transition music. Let's listen to that again. Oh yeah, it's like a parody of the worst sitcoms ever, but this isn't a parody, which makes it kind of awesome in a way. Speaking of sitcoms, where's the TV dad in all of this?
And maybe Daddy wouldn't have had to kill himself because he couldn't get it up anymore!
And those transition hits keep coming. Anyway, Kim and her bestie buy some grass from this dealer/pimp Tony. Tony thinks Kim should join his stable of working gals. Kim tells him to pound sand, but it does give her ideas. In the writing world, this is known as the inciting incident, and boy, will it be inciting. Later that night, Kim tells her friend that she's going to turn over a new leaf. She's going to get better grades in school and get some money. How will she do this, you might ask? Well, it all starts with a sexy outfit that her mother doesn't approve of.
So just get off my case, okay?
I cannot get enough of those transitions. Her plan, as you might have guessed, is going to involve sleeping with her teachers to get better grades. And since she's trading her body for better grades, she's also going to trade it for more money. So she tells Tony to set her up with some paying customers. It pays well, despite the fact Tony keeps 60% of her earnings, but before long, a higher-class pimp poaches her from Tony's operation. Her first, higher-class John wants to do some rough stuff that Kim isn't into. In a bit of a reversal from the norm, Kim sticks him. In talking with her new pimp about the killing later, Kim realizes that she kind of liked it. And so she gets promoted from working girl to hit girl. Okay, so will Kim graduate as planned? How will this hits for the mob thing turn out? Well, that's enough out of me as far as plot goes. Let's talk some highlights. Make no mistake, this movie is garbage. Garbage, if you will. But it is really entertaining garbage. From the deliciously bad dialogue.
Wow, would you look at that car? Where did she ever get a car like that? Her father bought it for her. Where do you think?
To the laughably incompetent acting.
Kim, that's out of the question. Completely out of the question.
I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Mooney.
This movie is a gem for bad movie lovers. Now, I don't normally like bad movies, but if they do something really interesting with the plot, and if most of the cast stays naked for a good portion of the film, they can win me over. This one wins me over. Kim deciding to take control of her life and going from teacher blackmailer to working gal to hit gal is fantastic. What a plot! So many fun twists and turns. This movie will suck you in with its craziness, and you will stay sucked in all the way to the end. But I wouldn't say the film is perfect. Like a pimp testing out a new earner, this film has some shortcomings. Well, I've already mentioned this is a bad movie, so I'm going to ignore all of that technical stuff. But even within the confines of a bad movie, there are some improvements that could have been made. One, the nudity. Not the amount, that's fine, but the variety. This movie is in the weird position of having lots of boobs in it, but only 4. There's Kim and the shorty with the cute little plot points, and that's it. Why not Kim's friend? Why didn't Kim have a female client when she was working as a working gal? Why wasn't there a locker room scene? This is a high school movie. Why wasn't there a shower scene? These are the questions that keep me up at night.
My God, man. You're either a damn fool or a sex maniac.
But overall, I can't complain about this movie too much. It really is a gem of 70s exploitation. Partly because the story is so much fun, and partly because Kim is charismatic enough as an actress to carry the story, but mostly because her character is very well developed.